Hi, I'm Chelbie, currently a site manager at 7172 The Kingsway project for Bouygues UK. So for me, a typical day as a site manager at 7172 The Kingsway means heading to site for about 7 a.m. It takes me about 45 minutes to drive to work, and I park just around the corner of site. The walk into the site office is only a couple of minutes away. Usually I get to work the same time as a few of my other colleagues.
Morning. How are you? Good, yourself? Right then.
And once I've set up my desk, I head straight for the coffee. Once fueled up with the Bouygues UK rocket fuel coffee, I then catch up on my emails before the day properly starts, as I tend to get pulled from pillar to post from the office and then onto site. After spending some time catching up on my emails, I have a chat with my logistics manager and we run through the planned works for the day ahead, but also any changes for the planned works for that week as well. Then I get suited and booted and head out onto site to carry out safe start briefing checks, quality checks, and to make sure everyone is working as they should, safely, efficiently, and as per the planned works discussed from the Black Hat meeting on the previous day. Plan the work the plan. Once I'm sure everything is going according to plan, I head back to the office, catch up on some emails, have a chat with my colleagues just to explain what's happening out on site, and then arrange a meeting as well to discuss future planning. Then I'm back onto site to oversee the 5 at 11 checks. That's basically everyone stops for 5 minutes at 11 o'clock to ensure their workstations are health and safety compliant. Then, depending on what's going on that day, I will either head back onto the site or stay in the office for a bit longer to sort out any blockers or issues in terms of actually progressing with the activities out on site. I usually have lunch at about 1 p.m. So we've got 2 generators supplying our tower cranes, currently using HBO fuel as well, which is high vegetable oil, so it's good for the environment. At 7172 The Kingsway, we're doing our bit. Every day we have a Black Hat meeting at about 3:30, where all the Black Hat supervisors attend. The whole point of these meetings is to encourage the Black Hats to coordinate their work activities in terms of health and safety and logistics. Then it's back to the site office to update all the plans, traffic management, hazard zone boards ready for the planned works the following day. And then I usually head home at 6 p.m.